Morning, afternoon or evening and welcome back to Edenia. My name is friggin and we'll be playing some more modded Minecraft. Yes, a bit of Tekkit to start the day is always nice in my opinion. Let's take a look at these. First thing in the morning, these redstone engines, they're not very efficient. They only pull out 2 items every pulse because there's 2 of them. You need to power them with a redstone torch, which is no big deal, but it takes up another block space and it keeps up for now. But as we get the quarry running later, we won't be able to keep up. This chest will fill up and the quarry will spew out all the items and there will be massive lag spikes. And these redstone engines on their own, they give lag spikes as well. So we need to find a solution for that. And luckily there is a solution, of course, but we do need a couple of items and they're all found in BC silicon. So if we take a look at the laser, the assembly table and the integration table, I don't think we need the programming or the charging table or the stamping table even. I think we just need the laser, the assembly table and the integration table. Now the last one, the integration table, doesn't have an EMC value, so we can't take it out of our system, but we can build a laser and an assembly table and add it to the system. So let's take a look at what we need. Hello, little chicken. Oh, where did you come from? Oh, there's your little brother or sister, I guess. If they're chickens, they're probably sisters, not brothers. Right. Alright, now to build it we need, let's take a look, we need a couple of diamonds, all industrial diamonds, which can be made from coal balls in a very, very long and winded process. Some redstone and some obsidian, well we got that. So let's take a look at diamonds, there we go, let's grab a stack. Redstone, let's grab a stack, and obsidian, there we go. So if we build a laser, there we go, we can teach it, so we can always get more lasers if we need to. We will also need the assembly table, which is the same but needs a diamond gear. Well, we can take that as well. There we go, diamond gear, Bob's your uncle. Time for some logic. Integration table, we need a redstone chipset for that. We can build one using the assembly table, which just requires redstone and power. Now, power is the only thing that's going to be a little bit interesting because we don't have any big reactors yet, and there are not a lot of ways to produce redstone flux or RF, which is the energy we need to make these. So let's take a look at these items first. We'll learn the assembly table and we'll put them slap bang in the middle of the room. We'll have some lasers. I guess just one for now. Perhaps I should locate this a bit more in the center so not everyone spurges out. Alright, so a redstone will make a redstone chipset. You can target it. If you have multiple items in there, it will also try to make a diamond chipset so you can choose which one to build. We don't need a redstone chipset just now, we just need RF, but you can't just slap an engine on this assembly table. No, you need to actually power the laser, and the laser will do all the work. So I have prepared some Stirling engines. Oh, that's caps lock. Stirling engines. There we go. Which are not the best, but they do the job for now. A Stirling engine needs coal or any other burnable item, and luckily we have some burnable items ready. So let's grab a hopper and an ender chest. Look at that. We are prepared for once. There we go. We put this on. Slap it on. And there we go. Now this is filling up with blaze rods. Now all it needs is a bit of power. I don't think we can... Yeah, we need to be careful about this because if you place power next to a hopper, it will actually turn off the hopper. So perhaps we could use a redstone block. Redstone block. There we go. Perhaps this will work. Oh yes, it will. Great. And the hopper is still... Yes, it's still accepting items. So there we go. That's nice. This laser will now try to make some redstone chipsets. And there you go. It's lasering and it's going yellow because it's not receiving enough power. This is going to be a thing. It's going to be an issue. Because this requires, what is it? 10,000 RF? Oh yes, it requires a lot. 100,000. 100,000 redstone flux. This thing is producing 9 per tick. It's not great. This one's producing 10. It's receiving 9. There's a bit of loss there. Now this will take a long time with just one laser, but it's all we got for now. It's all we can muster. So for now, this is our setup. It's not the greatest, but it will do the job. Now to fix our little redstone engine problem, we can use the assembly table to also make a pulsating chipset. And once we have a pulsating chipset, we can actually make something that has a autarchic pulsar, as you can see right over here. Installed expansions, autarchic pulsar. And if you apply this to a pipe, then you can configure it to automatically pull as soon as there's something in the inventory, which is great. There's also a lot of things you can do with them, like teleport tubes and teleport pipes, tubes, whatever you fancy. These are great, but very expensive. As you can see, it takes a diamond chipset, it takes a pulsating chipset, but at least we can convert these. So if we need, we can use these instead of ender chests. Just because an ender chest with a hopper underneath is 2 blocks and a teleport pipe is just 1 block. And we are trying to make things as efficient as possible. We could skim this down to, well, I think 2 or 3 blocks, really, instead of this wall of machinery. Now this is very compact as it is. I mean, this doesn't take any resources at all. Aside from a couple of blaze rods and ender pearls, which we can copy. I mean, we can trade in 1 diamond for, what is it, 8 ender pearls. Oh, there we go, plop. There goes the chipset. Apparently it just jumps on the ground. It's now trying to make a pulsating chipset, I guess, but that takes a long time as well. I think it takes even more energy than... yeah, it takes 4 times as much, so this is going to take a long time. We better do something else in the meanwhile. Let's also put down a chest, because I forgot to put down a chest. If you put down a chest right next to the laser, it will put items in there instead. So we're going for the pulsating chipset. We're going to wait until it has stored 400,000 redstone flux. This is going to take a while. Oh, don't walk into the laser, chicken. It's very dangerous. Come on. Don't do that. Alright, we got the redstone chipset. We will make... oh, we can actually make the integration table, which we needed. So let's do that right now. Integration table. There we go. I don't know how this works, but I'm guessing it needs a laser. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it needs a laser. Alright, we need to make a normal chip, I guess. Fudged up the recipe. What do we need? We also need a emerald AND gate, a gold AND gate, iron AND gate. Right, we need any sort of gate. Quartz, that's fine, I guess. Gold is fine as well. Iron, I can do iron. Basic. Basic sounds great. How do we make a basic gate? We need a redstone chipset and a red pipe wire. Red pipe wire is red dye, redstone, and iron. Makes 8 of them, which is great. So there's a lot of things we have to do still. Alright, let's find something else to do in the meantime. Now, I've noticed that this is not getting any power, and I simply don't know why. I've been pondering this for quite a while now, and I can't seem to see any flaws with it, because it used to work before on the same setup. There's still water, the water hasn't changed. Oh, taken out the buckets. That was it. So with an empty bucket in it, it will not be passive. All right, it's good to know. Okay, great. So we can leave those there, but we do want to have some other forms of energy. So I was thinking windmills, also an industrial craft solution. We need a couple generators and iron ingots. So let's make some generators. How do we do that again? Refined iron, I bet. Redstone, I bet. Tin, I definitely bet tin. Yeah, I know for sure. Let's have some more redstone as well. And let's craft a hell of a lot of wires. Oh no, we still have a lot of wires. That's fine. It's fine. There we go. We'll just have some of these, some of these. We'll make batteries for days. That's great. There we go. Plonk. That is a couple of stacks. They stack up to 16, so that's basically one stack. One stack of 64. We need machine blocks. What do we need again? Machine blocks, iron, normal furnaces, and batteries. That's great. We'll just leave the batteries in here, or we could sort them actually. Let's have some more refined iron, so we can have more, and furnaces. Furnaces. There we go. Another stack of that. And if you just heard that sound, no, that was not a giant spider. That was actually a sign falling off my wall. It's been there for a while with double-sided duct tape. It's the greatest thing in life. It's not just duct tape, it's double-sided. But it has failed, so it's probably not the greatest thing ever. Anyway, we've got some generators, which we'll do for now, for a while. We need some iron. There we go, iron. We need a stack or something. Yeah, I guess this is the recipe. Yeah, we got windmills. We have got windmills. Great. We can get rid of the furnaces again. We shall have these windmills, and we will need to sort these into machine parts, because they are really machine parts. We don't use them as batteries at all, actually. Pipes and wires, we do need some glass fiber cables. Actually, we need a lot more. How do I make it again? It's glass, of course. We need a couple stacks of glass. I think this is a bit overkill, but better safe than sorry. And I think it's diamonds and redstone, or diamonds and silver. I think silver was the more EMC efficient, I guess, because you still need a diamond. If you use redstone, look, I'll just show you. You can use redstone and a diamond, or you can use silver and a diamond. But with silver you get 6 cables for 1 diamond, and here you only get 4 for a diamond. So despite silver being more expensive, you don't need as much diamonds, which is a lot more expensive. So let's just see if we can find a couple of diamonds. There we go. 32, that's all I've got. Great, Scott, we're running out. We are running out of resources. Have I got any blaze rods left? Any spare blaze rods? Yeah, we've got a couple of spare. Luckily, all our machines and hoppers are filled up. So now we can actually start using some. There we go. We're up to strength, and let's just make a couple of these. We do need more silver, apparently. Silver. There we go. Looking good. And we're out. We're out of diamonds, actually. But that's going to be enough for now, I guess. Yeah, that's going to be fine. There we go. Lots and lots of cables, and we've got windmills. Great. Now, how do we wire these up? Because you need to be somewhere high. The higher you are, the better. So we should definitely put these above the forest. But where? That's the big question. I think we shall dig up straight from here, I guess, and have the cable come in here. I think that's the cleanest option, really. We should really have the flying ring on our hotbar. There we go. Hitting dirt. I don't have a shovel on me. I could grab a shovel, but by the time I have, we are there already. There we go. There we go. We have an entrance for cabling. We should definitely make this... let's grab the shovel anyway. We should definitely have this as a nice entrance. We shouldn't have this. We should have a tower of bricks or whatever. Yeah, I think tower of bricks will do just fine. There we go. Let's have these filled in. There we go. Let's get rid of this. This dirt is in the way. This will be the brick tower. Oh, there. Come on. Get away. There we go. We'll just have a brick tower like this, and we'll make it look nice. It's not going to win any awards for being the prettiest setup, but it will do for now. Windmills will lose power if there are more windmills close to them. And they will also lose power when there's other blocks around. They need as much air blocks as they can get and as high as possible. Well, we will not build a giant monolith towering into the sky. At least not yet. For now, this will do for just a little bit of power. We can store it in some big bat boxes, which we will do, actually. We will have a couple of bat boxes. Let's just take a look at where it's coming in. It's coming in right here. We can have some through the walls. We can have them through here, actually. I guess all the bottom layer. I think we will use the bottom layer, and we can even hide them later. But for now, this will do. This setup will have to go eventually. For now, it's fine, but it will have to go eventually, because if we're going to dig down and we're going to have more floors to this facility, then it will definitely cramp in our space. This is still not done. This is taking ages. I've been here half an hour without recording, and just faffing around. Alright, so I've made 4 bat boxes, which will do fine for now. Just have to make some room in this tower. There we go. We can always expand these later, which is great. There we go. That's 4. 4 will be fine, as I said. We'll have some cables. This is getting power very fast, even. This is better than the generators we've got right now. We should hook this up to the mains. How should we proceed? I guess they should go here, right? Yeah, they should. We will not have a perfect ceiling, but that's all right. We can live with that, I guess. Yeah, we should have the cables running through this bit of wall. So we will need to put a brick here to make it look nice. And we'll have them up high, I guess. This edge, or no, we'll have them. This is a tough decision, because it will depend how the hallway will look. All right, let's put them down. Let's put them down at ground level. We'll make these bricks as well, so it looks nice. There we go. All right, that's ground level. Great. This will be bricks, and we'll put them in. We can eventually we can use construction foam to get rid of the evidence, so to say, because this looks like there's a cable running through a wall, and you can fill this up with construction foam, which you can color later. It's very good, but it does require a bit of planning ahead, because you can only color it in one color. You can't make it look like bricks or something. So we'll just have to do this, and we'll put them through the walls for now. And let's just we'll judge how it looks later. We'll we'll get used to it, or we'll have it done otherwise. But this is just something that needs to be done. We need these cables. Now, of course, what we could do to cover all these cables up is we could use something called a saw. Let's make one first. Let's see, stone rods. We need a couple of stone rods, which is basically just a couple of stones on top of each other. We don't need this last stone rod. Can rot for all I care. And now we can use the diamond saw to make these stone bricks into... Let's just make a couple of these. I wanted one stack all along, actually. There we go, and we can use these as panels, and we can turn the panels into covers. Now, these covers, we can actually learn this recipe and use it later again. Now, these covers, they have a bit of a strange interface, but it's one that's going to be very familiar. You could put a cover on any sort of pipe, really. Sometimes it just doesn't connect upright. You will need to do some tinkering with this. I'm going to be fair about that. For instance, this is a little bit lower than it should be. As you can see, you can stack these covers, but you can't actually put them inside the same block as the cable is. So this doesn't look exactly right. It's going to be a problem, because I thought that it would. It turns out it doesn't. So you can't actually put a block on that either. This is just... it's a bit of a complication, really. So... that's going to be... yeah, that's going to be nasty. Alright. Luckily, you can reclaim your stone brick panels and whatnot, and you can turn them back into covers, and you can turn those back into panels, slabs even, and you can turn those slabs back into bricks as you like. There's no downside to doing this, but yeah, we're gonna have to live with an exposed cable for now then. It's not the worst. We'll just plonk in these to make it look a bit better. We could actually put this up one block again and have the marble and the lamp back where they were. I guess that's it's no big deal. Let's just do that, because I want to make this look as good as it can. So we will need to power that up, and we will need a wrench to make it face the right way. So we will have to get rid of this block at least, so I can wrench this. Yeah, that's good. It's full already. This is so much power just early game. A couple of windmills and you're set. We will have to we'll have to get a marble from the storage facility. But yeah, this is something we'll just have to live with, I guess. We could, however, use the saw. Yeah, we could. I've taken this apart preemptively. We should really put the cables up here, because I don't want the cables coming into contact with water. I know it sounds silly because you can, but it just doesn't look right. So we'll have the cables over here. Great, so this gets power again. We'll just continue this along this wall. Yeah, if we need to cross a hallway, I guess we'll do it like this until we have the construction foam options available to us, which we could develop this episode, but it's quite a process, and we were trying to make lives a bit easier. Ooh, this is burned out. Jeez. Alright, can you still smack him with a wrench? Will that work? No, it won't. Get rid of it. Alright, this one overheated. That means we are done with the pulsating chipsets. Yay! Oh, great. It took forever, this. Alright, we'll get this out of the way. We'll make a dedicated laser room one day. Come on. Plop. Plop. Thank you. We'll have a chest Yeah, we'll have a chest over here for laser stuff. So sign, and we'll aptly name it lasers. There we go. Just put this in for now. I'll get to the sorting later. It's not fun to watch me sort everything in every episode. The water mills, they go in machines and parts, I guess. I guess we don't need to sort them because we're not going to be mass producing water mills or something. This has made a diamond, finally. Took forever. There we go. So we can get rid of the Stirling engine, the lever, great. Yeah, what I wanted to show you was if you grab the saw again, and you grab one of these, you put them into slabs, you make them into brick panels, and you make those into covers, and then you sideways chop these into strips. And these strips, they are very fun. You can do a lot of things with strips. You can have an accent to your machines, of course. You can put them on like this. It doesn't look the best, but it does give it a bit of dimension. It gives it that 3D feeling if you do stuff like this. But it's also very handy. Oh, that was the machine itself, and now it's a machine block. I will need to make a new extractor, which luckily wasn't the worst recipe in the book. But if you want to use these strips, they can be very handy to make infinite water sources. Let's put these on this side, by the way, so we can actually fill it in with water. Let's put the strips all around. If we can, we can't, because this game, it just screws you up. We can't put anything on these blocks because, well, it's already a full block. So we need to build around it. We could do that. It's no biggie. There we go. We'll just build around it. This is going to be a bit hard, though. There we go. Can we? Yes, we can. Great. Can we put this down there? Yes, we can. And boom. Presto. Need to get rid of this one. There we go. We can't enter now, which is great. We don't want to enter the water. We just want to get water from here. So we grab water buckets. At least 2. Great. And we'll fill this in. Great stuff. Now this is an infinite water source, and it will remain that. We could actually put some glass covers in here as well, just because it will look nice. We could do it like this, and then make the rest out of glass panels or something. I guess we could do that. That's going to be really nice. But for now, it looks like this is glass. It isn't, but it looks like it. And we can actually take a bucket. Oh, that's a brain. We need a bucket. Look, you can actually take it from here, which is nice. You don't need to faff around with it. So I'll just leave it for now. Yeah, looking good. Lamps in place. This wire, I'll need to continue this wire along the wall, and I'll be right back. Alright, that's going to be it for this episode. I didn't get to show you everything I would have liked, but then again, there's going to be next episodes. Concerning these redstone engines, where we started with, these redstone engines will get replaced by a chipset, but we'll have to do some more advanced lasering. So we'll get back to that. For now, thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like if you did like the episode. It really helps the channel a lot. If you did like the episode, there's also a dislike button. Feel free to use it if you must. For now, that's me signing off. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.